Despite its famous trademark name, what makes this brand so incredibly expensive? Welcome back to another luxury experience. Don't forget to subscribe to Roman Channel PH, like and hit the notification bell for more luxury videos. These handbags are classic, sleek, and known to be very expensive. When taking the plunge on purchasing a Louis Vuitton, you're investing in a purse that may just last you forever. Louis Vuitton's beginnings can be traced all the way to 1837. France was in the midst of an economic expansion, and that growth was attracting hundreds of thousands of people to the city of Paris. A 16-year-old Louis Vuitton was one of them. He traveled 292 miles, Annecy to Paris, by foot to the French capital to work as a trunk maker's apprentice. At the same time, steam-powered trains and ships were making travel more accessible, and the industry was booming. Vuitton capitalized on this when he opened his first store, 1854. In 1858, he debuted his new trunk design. It was rectangular, unlike its dome-shaped predecessors, making it easy to stack. The cotton canvas fabric was lightweight, durable and waterproof, ideal for travel. Many call this design the birth of the modern suitcase. In 1896, his son Georges Vuitton created the iconic Louis Vuitton monogram, a floral pattern with an interlocking L and V, in honor of his late father, who passed away in 1892. From French royalty in the 1800s to celebrities in modern times, owning Louis Vuitton has a long history of being seen as a status symbol. Now you can find the famous monogram on everything: handbags, clothing, shoes, jewelry, even a toilet. The brand is worth a whopping $47 billion. One reason Louis Vuitton products are so expensive is the high manufacturing cost. For example, the luxury brand produces its handbags here in France and shies away from outsourcing manufacturing to cheaper locations. Its collections are handmade by experienced craftspeople in Europe and the United States using expensive materials. Despite advances in technology, the company says the most advanced machinery touching its products is the humble sewing machine. But even the highest quality goods can lose value if there are too many of them on the market. That's why Louis Vuitton suspends production of a product once it hits its sales target. Often when brands produce too much of a product, they offload the extras by holding sales or selling them at discount shopping outlets. By controlling its supply, Louis Vuitton has managed to avoid both of those things. In fact, it claims to be the only brand in the world that never holds sales. Production of Louis Vuitton products is very limited. Destroying excess products prevent us from getting discounts, but that's not to say Louis Vuitton indiscriminately burns a ton of its merch. The label controls its own manufacturing and production. Mark Elwood, author of Bargain Fever, How to Shop in a Discounted World, revealed to Business Insider, which means if a product isn't selling as well as the company hoped, the production can be scaled back to only what is needed. This, of course, prevents creating undue waste. While Louis Vuitton takes care to limit all of its production, some products are especially limited. There are, for instance, only 85 of the 2018 Royal Wedding Petite Mala handbags in existence. That may explain its $16,500 price tag. Louis Vuitton is part of the holy trinity of handbag. If Louis Vuitton does happen to tick all of your boxes, you'll be happy to know that it's one of the best bags money can buy. Elise Wang, co-founder of the pre-owned luxury site Le Prix, recommends investing in the Holy Trinity, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Hermès. She explained, while the value of luxury handbags can fluctuate due to trends or buzz, these three iconic brands and certain styles have the most resale value at Le Prix. And while this helps the fashion house maintain its value, it also makes it a prime target for counterfeits. Louis Vuitton is the most counterfeited luxury brand in the world. In 2018, its products made up over half of the fake luxury products found on the market. Experts say there are many counterfeits because the brand's classic style has virtually been the same for the last 150 years, giving those on the black market time to create near-perfect imitations. The counterfeiting of goods from luxury brands has become so widespread that e-commerce giants like Amazon and Alibaba have started cracking down. For example, Alibaba seized almost $500 million, $536 million, in counterfeit goods in 2018. Although Louis Vuitton had its humble beginnings here in France, it's developed marketing strategies to attract a large following in other countries. These strategies have been especially effective in China, one of Louis Vuitton's most crucial markets. The brand had its eye on this market as far back as 1992, when it became the first foreign luxury brand to open a physical store in the country. Despite being more than 150 years old, the brand is now focused on finding ways to appeal to younger, affluent audiences. It's brought on board influencers like Sophie Turner, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Chris Wu. And while the actors appear in traditional Louis Vuitton ads, they also post photos of themselves wearing the designer on their Instagram or WeChat accounts. These strategies and of course the hefty prices have helped Louis Vuitton to hold on to its title as the world's most valuable luxury brand. But as younger consumers begin to make up more of luxury purchases, it will have to keep evolving to hold on to its seat at the top. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment on the comment section on what other luxury topics you want us to include in our future videos.